Hello, hello, I'm here at the Columbus Zoo and I've only got about 30 minutes, so we're diving straight into the rhino, orangutan, and roller coaster construction. Those are three different things, not all things, same thing wrapped in one. So let's see what we got. We're gonna try to be really efficient here. We can't really see in right here. It's still closed and, oh, well, thank you. We got a nice goose and her goslings following along right here. But they were actually chopping these posts like with a chainsaw earlier, like some of the ones that go straight up, chopping them down. So see if we can get a better angle around the corner. All right, and coming from the lake over there, there's not a whole lot that's visible because we got this fence that's blocking. Looks like they're obviously still working on things. And in fact, it looks like they even still got some things out there trying to level things off and get things going. That probably has something to do with the fact they're trying to get some water in there. And let's see up higher. But you know, you really can't see a whole lot. And actually, you know what? First I was thinking that was like a mount to like be able to put stuff on it to level things out in there if they need be. But it looks like it's actually just a sprinkler head up on top of a mount there. So anyway, either way, they're still working on it. And you can't really tell if the pathway around is getting changed up much, but oh well. See if we can poke inside and see the new guy at least. Hey, we do got him. He's just laying over here, so not a whole lot really to see. But that he is different than a black rhino, definitely an Asian rhino. Look at that. Okay, so really not a whole lot to report there, but at least we got to see the new guy. I hope the chimpanzee and the roller coaster construction, which I actually did see briefly on my way in, but we'll go back to it to get a better look here in a second. Hopefully that's a little more thrilling. And as I'm approaching the backside of the orangutan construction, I was thinking it'd be nice if these three things weren't in almost the three absolute opposite corners of the zoo. But oh well, we get a nice walk in. Meanwhile, here we go. The orangutan outdoor viewing coming in 2021. It doesn't say when, but looky here. Yeah, definitely looking a lot more official now. I mean, I got asphalt down, you got doors, I mean, electric, I mean, looks like it's about, oh, nice. Even over here, I can hardly see, but oh, we even got the entrance getting worked on. Well, let's check it out from that angle. Otherwise, it's looking pretty good. And by the way, as we're approaching, I'm hoping there's not too much of a sneak peek of the Dinosaur Island stuff that's coming. Part of me wants to show it, but part of me just wants to wait. I'm not going to be here opening weekend, I don't think. But we'll address that maybe in a moment. But look at this. Look at that coming up into it. The double entrance or an enter-exit, I'm not sure. Probably, I'm curious if there'll be like an exit or anything off the backside. Looks like not. Looks like this will probably be the only way, but yeah. Definitely looking legit. Sweet. And looking nice from right here. And I guess the answer to the dino thing, like, I don't want to show a bunch of them, but like, this thing is huge. Like, so huge. Like, almost like too big for this, like, for the boat ride. It seems like almost uninvolved. I can see his legs. I imagine there's others that are shorter around the way. But otherwise, yeah, looking pretty nice. Oh, let's get another angle so we can see in that wall on the other side of that. See the doorway. Oh wow, it looks like they're even doing some work in here. You know what, I don't think it's construction so much as it is some painting, a little bit of a facelift. In fact, yeah, I'm seeing some blue painter's tape right there, and just yeah, maybe just giving it an overall facelift, because it did look a little sun faded, which was kind of like the intention, I think, just because of the habitat normally. But yeah, oh yeah, look at this. Lady is or person is yeah, really taking their time eyeballing that. It looks like just kind of whatever she thinks will work. Oh, there we go. Looks good. Great. Either way, that's the doorways there for the orangutan itself, and I don't know what that one is. It's still covered up, but yeah. Coming together and should be neat when they're finally back out here. And albeit not a lot of action taking place, at least you can kind of see the status of it and the outside of the dinosaur. That thing's huge. It's just huge. So there, a sneak peek on that, but I'll have to catch more on that another time. And now for a leisure walk all the way back to the front corner of the zoo before departing. So at least it's on our way out, as it were, and definitely a lot more visible and a nice rich color on the roller coaster. But you'll see that here in a moment. And I don't know if this has anything to do with the fact that it's spring, but there are rabbits like everywhere, like at different places that I keep walking up to. Like they're stirring like next to the habitat, and it's not the animal that's in the habitat, it's just a rabbit. But anyway, little free stuff there. By the way, over by the Lakeside Theater, I don't know if they're planning stuff this year, but there's a big curtain. I don't know if that's to hide that there isn't anything or that there is something and they want it to be a surprise. Usually Memorial Day weekend is when they start the season and start with that stuff. So Be interesting to see. Well, looky here. There's definitely something in the former's place. Let's see a little closer here. Oh wow, they've actually got the layout of the whole ride. We'll look at that in a second, okay? So you can see, if this tree wasn't in the way, you can see there's definitely a lot that's in place already with a big old concrete pad laid. They've got that. I mean, like, it looks big, but how long is that really gonna take? But it's definitely a kid's ride, but a big for a kid's ride, family ride, maybe is the better word for it. What's slightly disappointing, but you know, it is what it is that there's all this space up here that was like, you know, the loading station and whatnot for the former log ride, but it's just kind of dead space. I'm curious what will happen to that. It'll just be concrete and just area to move around, or if it'll somehow be connected with the ride. But anyway, you can see right here, we actually have like the sign for the tidal twist, and you can see, I guess that is a lot of back and forth. That'll make what's packed into that small space be, well, just that, packed into it. I don't know if this is like an example of it right here. I don't know. But look at that. Steel, 36 feet high, 30 miles an hour, 1,000 feet. I don't know how that compares. Okay, 1 minute and 40 seconds. I'm not sure. That's interesting. Maybe you go around twice. Manufacturer. 42 inches with an adult, or 48 inches to ride alone. First coaster of its kind in Ohio, which is saying something, I guess, since we have a lot of roller coasters in Cedar Point and in Kings Island, but of its kind. That's the key phrase. So we'll see exactly, you know, it spins while it goes. I'm not sure how crazy I'll be about that. I'm not like spinning and getting dizzy, but we'll have to check it out. Otherwise, that's it. I told you it'd be quick. I literally just swinging through crazy quick, had about 30 minutes, and I think we're just under 30 minutes, which is saying something for the amount of distance to walk and take a time to at least observe just slightly for a moment in and out. Hope it gives you a feel for that. Opening weekends coming up, Dinosaur Island's opening up, and obviously several other things that they'll probably institute for that opening weekend for the season. I don't know if that'll include like animal encounters or creature talks or whatever they call them or will call them, or what exactly is going to take place with the regulations changing just around the corner. But all that being said, interested in what's going to happen here opening weekend, and we'll see it sometime after that. Otherwise, hope you enjoyed some of the updates, and we'll catch you next time on Escape to the Zoo.